Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a tutorial from one of the pieces from my Christmas Piano Book 2. So this is the Christmas Piano Book 2 and it is a follow-on from the Christmas Piano Book 1 that I released a couple of years just previous to this, and it is available to download from my bookshop, which there'll be a link coming up here, or I'll put a link in the description directly underneath this video. This book contains 10 easy traditional Christmas pieces that have all been arranged for the beginner pianist. The link to purchase this securely from my online shop will be directly underneath this video, along with some other information about the book and also the link to purchase Piano Book 1 if you don't already own that. So this is a download only book. There is nothing physical to send out or ship out. This is just simply something that I have just printed off on my printer at home and then I've just bound it together. So once you've got it, you can either use it on your tablet or your computer, your laptop, whatever you've got, or you can take it to a local printers and print it out. So without any further ado, let's get on with the tutorial. Okay, A Little Town of Bethlehem. Again, like God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, I think this is probably one of the easiest ones in the book. I think the hardest thing about this will probably be what is going on with the left hand, because the right hand is very, very simple. So follow the fingering that you've got in the left hand. This is just the fingering that I have decided to put in. So I may have done something slightly different, or I most definitely did do something different when I did the performance myself. That's fine, that's not a problem. There are multiple ways of choosing different kind of fingerings for this. I had to choose what I felt was the most convenient for you guys of beginners, rather than putting tons of different alternatives there. So if you don't know any better, do the fingering that is in the book. If you feel like you want to do something else, that's fine. Just make sure you follow the general rules and don't use the same finger in a row for multiple notes. Make sure you're not crossing awkwardly and tucking under awkwardly and those kind of things. So again with the left hand. So actually I did a different fingering in the book there. I did, so we're on measure 1, 2, 3. Measure 3 or bar 3 in the left hand, I've got a D and a B flat, which I did with finger 5 and finger 2, but I've got 1 and 5. Either or, doesn't really matter, depends how much you feel confident with stretching. Again, that's partly another reason why I do different fingerings, because obviously I'm used to doing all sorts of different stretchings. Some of you guys that aren't will probably find 5 and 2 too much of a stretch, which is why I put 1, because I felt it was less of a stretch, especially for you guys who are less experienced. So I did 5 and 2, and then I did 4 and 1. So again, you might find that too much of a stretch. If you do, just do 5 and 1 and then 5 and 1 again. The next line is the same. They're pretty much exactly the same thing. So they look like they change a lot in the left hand, but when you break them down, they're all next door to each other and they're all kind of associated notes. So it's all kind of around this little section here, so you don't actually have to move your hand much. All you have to do is just get used to playing those chords together. So again, it's a nice slow tempo, just get used to moving the left hand. There isn't an awful lot going on the right hand, plus it's quite easy to pick out the tune in the right hand, so you can concentrate and focus more on what is going on in the left hand. So honestly, I think that is pretty much it with this one. There's a repeat at the end, so you can play this through as many times as you like. That's completely up to you. But definitely one of the easier ones, I think, to play in the book, along with God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. And don't forget, there are some more hints and tips at the back of this book that you can have a read through as well. So I think that's it. I think we're done with this one. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to join me in the next tutorial. Bye.